Hey guys, Alden here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be challenging myself to go from last place to first place in only 24 hours of the player tournament. Now you'll see on the screen right now, I have not entered the current player tournament. It's 6 days long and I've only got 1 day and 6 hours left. But I think it's about time that I entered it, but I've been waiting till the end of the week to enter so I can do this challenge, and I want to see if it's possible to go ahead and win it in only 24 hours. I am currently in Silver 3, so if I can go ahead and win, I will get promoted up to Gold League, which is definitely something I'm hoping to do. But let's dive straight into the video. I've been stockpiling my resources for 2 weeks without doing a single marketplace order, plane, or ship. So I think it's about time we did that. So if we jump out here, you'll see I've been working on my happiness bonus a little bit. Of course, I have the flower arch on my main island upgraded to level 5, and I have the swimming pool on Tropicalis also upgraded to level 5. You'll see the Jade Island kind of slacking a little bit, but that is because there is no loyalty point decorations over there. Hopefully we'll see one of them soon, but let's jump into the video. The first thing I'm going to be doing is coming over here to the runes, because we want to make sure we are getting the absolute most from our marketplace, because that's where I'm going to be sinking most of my resources into, and that's where I've put a lot of my library focus onto, is the marketplace. So we're going to go ahead and increase the coins by 20%. We are going to activate that one. We're also going to go ahead and activate the market materials one, because we're going to do a lot of these marketplace ones, so we want to do that. And the third and final one we are going to activate is going to be the plane return time. Now I know this is only going to be a 24-hour challenge and this does last 2 days, but hey, I'm not too bothered. I've got 3 of these runes, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to activate that right there, and we are now ready to go. Now the first thing I'm going to do, now I have those ready, well, let's just grab these daisies so we're completely full on them. We'll sell these last couple of daisies and we'll go ahead and we'll plant, it looks like we've got some corn going, so we'll just get a few more cornfields going. I'm going to allow my couple of guildmates here that have helped me out in this ship, I'm going to send off some loyalty points to those 2 guys. These were milk projects, so I knew I wasn't going to be able to complete these milk tasks, bam, 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 but the rest of the ship is ready to go. It looks like all 3 of my planes should be ready to go as well. They should give me some nice points, and I should be able to complete every single one of my marketplace tasks. You guys will see I've queued up some pretty nice ones right here, but we're going to go over and go into my guild, and we're going to see if anyone needs some help, because if you guys didn't know, this is a great way to also get some bonus points if you're not able to complete everything on your own. So you'll see this is going to give me 869 points just for completing this one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use up all 8 of my helps. I'm going to use some up here for Kevin. We're going to complete those ones. We're going to grab this one as well for him. Does anyone else need some help? Let's have a look. Yep, looks like Mr. Ratlord himself, Anderson, is needing some. He needs some gold. Well, luckily for him, we do have some spare gold. Anyone else? It looks like we've got Nightwalker down here, so we're going to go ahead and help them out as well. More gold. Okay, I'm nearly out of gold already. That's not really what I was looking for, but we've already reached the first milestone, so we're going to grab that. 22 books. I will definitely take them. And just with those helps, we're already up to 7,477 points. So it looks like we've also got some money. We might as well grab this and grab those gems. Lovely stuff. And we're just going to grab these couple of rewards, see if there's anything nice. We got a couple of coupons. They could definitely come in helpful. And it looks like we're pretty much ready to go. So let's go ahead and complete this ship. We've got everything stockpiled. Ingots definitely is something that's been holding me back quite a lot. Man, that was a really heavy ingot ship. But we're going to go ahead and complete all of these and we can send that ship away. That's going to be a nice 27,000, and that should go ahead and that should get us straight into the tournament. There's the second milestone, so let's grab that. Well, we've got 50 nails. The next one, what are we going to get? It's going to be 22 deeds. The next one, okay, maybe we've not hit there. Oh. Well. Oh God. Rest in peace. It's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. I should have just waited. I should have waited. What have I done? Why did I think I was going to compete against other people on the same level as me? I've just joined this tournament and it's put me in with people who are, oh Jesus Christ. People already are at 1.8 million. Well, I can tell you right now, there is no hope in hell I'm going to be able to do that in just 24 hours. I may have made a mistake here. This video idea has definitely backfired. Here was me thinking that it was going to be a great video idea and I would actually get matched against people who, oh god, I've waited too long and look at me. I mean, there's no way I'm not going to get demoted. I can't do 1 million in one day. That's just crazy. I mean, oh, I've started all these runs now. I wish I hadn't even looked. This is absolute disaster. Oh, what have I done here? This is not good. Well, I guess we might as well just go for it now. Let's just complete the plane. Let's see how many points we can actually get in this one video. I mean, I had this crazy feeling that we were actually just going to get matched against other people doing something similar, but why would people be doing this? Of course, people started earlier in the week. Oh, this video is massively backfired. At least we're going to get all these rewards. And, well, I guess we're going to have to wait 2 more seasons now to get up to Gold League because I'm going to get demoted down to Silver 2. And then I'm going to have to get promoted and promoted again. So I guess I'm just, yeah, I'm not going to be doing these kind of videos in the future again. I cannot believe how badly that just backfired. Oh dear. You guys are probably all laughing at me. I mean, I would definitely be laughing if I was watching a guy and he just messed up a video this badly. But hey, let's see how many we can do. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna rattle out plenty of these marketplace orders because we also have this quest to do over here and that'll give us 250 gems, so I guess that's at least worth doing. We need to complete 50 of these, so hopefully we should be able to complete 50 of them fairly quickly. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to snap my fingers, we're going to come back and see how many this is going to give me. Let's jump over and see how many points I'm currently sitting on. I'm on 83,000 points at the moment, so let's see how many points we can get just from these marketplace orders. So let's go ahead and skip in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we have done 49 marketplace orders. We have 1 more to complete, then we could go ahead and grab this achievement, and then we're just going to go ahead and do some serious grinding and see how many marketplace orders we can complete, and then I'm going to come back to you tomorrow, which will be in the space of 1 transition, and we'll see how many points I can get tomorrow. I mean, I think it's going to be difficult, but let's go ahead and grab this achievement. We'll just complete this marketplace task right there. That lets us complete this. We did it. The Easter eggs are ready. Lovely stuff. We're just going to skip this. I don't really care what he says. And there we go. We're up above 5,000 gems. Now, I'm probably going to spend all of my gems on the guild coins because for me, that's probably the best, but you guys can spend them on whatever you want. But we're going to jump on over here and let's see how we are doing. So imagine that. We are still in last place. We are still in 19th. We're up above 100,000. So I'm probably going to need to grind out like 500,000 I'm probably going to need to grind out like 500,000 points overnight. And I'm probably going to be awake my time for like the next 2 hours. So I'm going to do some pretty serious grinding. I'm going to go ahead and do another transition. We're going to see how many points we can get up to completing a few more marketplace tasks. But you guys are going to need to wish me some serious luck. Go ahead, leave a like on the video to just wish me some luck for the end of this video. And yeah, let's go for it in 3, 2, 1. Alright, and we just hit the marketplace limit. You guys will see, still in 19th. Unfortunately, didn't manage to get any further, but we're up to just about 200,000 points. Managed to grind out about another 100k in the marketplace. But if we jump on over here, you guys will see if I try and skip the task using an advert, it says there's no advert available. Now, Sunshine Island did implement a thing when there's apparently no ads available. You can watch a Sunshine Island screen. Some of you guys might have seen this. And unfortunately, it seems I've hit some sort of limit. So I don't know when this is going to refresh. I'm going to wait out a few times because you'll see I've got a few different timers going on here. I just kept spamming them until I couldn't complete them anymore. And then I refreshed them. But yeah, I'm up to about 200,000. I'm not feeling too positive that I'm going to be able to catch up. It seems I'm going to need to hit 1 million points in order to keep up, but if I can hopefully do a bit of grinding, I'm going to do a bit of grinding tonight, and then I've got the whole of tomorrow to try and grind out as well. You guys will see in the later part of this video how I actually get on, but I unfortunately think it is probably going to be a demotion, but you never know. Like I said, if you'd already hit that like button, potentially it might help me out, so go ahead and do that. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe as well. And if you enjoy my content and you want to support me that little bit more, you guys will see that memberships are now available on this channel. So for a little bit of money, you guys can get badges next to your name. You can also unlock limited time emotes. You can also get early access to watch all of my videos before anyone else. And you'll get access to limited videos that aren't public, only for members. And of course, you'll get a little bit of love from me in the comments. So if you want to support me a little bit more, that would be amazing. But it's time to skip to tomorrow and let's see how I'm getting on. And we are back with day number 2. It's fairly early in the morning for me right now, about 8 AM. I did do some pretty hard grinding last night and first thing this morning, and you'll see we're up to 460,000 points. But unfortunately, we're still about 500,000 away from catching up and hopefully trying to avoid that demotion spot. So we have been getting there. It's been a tough grind. Actually, like you saw previously, I hit the cap a couple of times on the amount of ads that you can use to refresh in the marketplace. So I'm gonna try and see if I can count how many ads it takes before that refresh kind of hits in, before like you get limited. So we're gonna jump in, but we've got a couple of planes. That's not the planes, that's the marketplace. We've got a couple of planes. We can go ahead and claim all these rewards. I must say, I'm really thankful I'm finally getting some materials because I've really been struggling. And it looks like we can pretty much complete all of these except this one, but I've been saving up my coupons so we can go ahead and we can just grab every single one of these. This is going to give us about another 30k points, which is definitely going to help us. And it should take us over the, if we have another look, the 500k mark. There we go. 502,000, so we're getting there. We are getting there slowly and surely. We're up to 500,000 and I've still got 18 hours left. Now bear in mind, I'm not going to have a full 18 hours because I will need to sleep tonight, and the tournament ends at 4 AM my time, so I'm definitely not going to be online for the end of the tournament. But from now until the end of the day before I go to sleep, definitely going to be grinding super hard. So we're going to go ahead and grab all of my resources so I'm as maxed out as possible. Then we're going to jump back over into the marketplace and we're going to see how many more tasks we can complete. Okay, so we managed to pick up about another 30,000 points there before I unfortunately ran out of stuff, so I had to refresh all of these. So now begins the interesting question of how many adverts can I watch to skip all the projects before I can't watch any more adverts. Because if you guys didn't know, they did implement a thing. If you run out of ads, you get a Sunshine Island advert, which is basically just a static screen. It's 35 seconds long, and it's meant to be a filler for if they run out of adverts. But I think they've also put a limit on this and the amount of times you can see it, because yesterday I think I probably refreshed about 20 to 30 times and then I hit that kind of wall. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to count it this time and see what the actual limit is. So I've just hit the ad limit. You guys can see if I tried to skip it, unfortunately it says currently no ad available, and the limit is 10. So you get 10 refreshes. I definitely thought I got more than this last night, but apparently not. I just counted them all and 10 was the limit. So for any of you guys wondering how many times you can refresh, there you go. It's 10 times. Now, I'm not 100% sure what the wait time is until those refreshes reset. I'll need to keep an eye on that. I'm hoping it's not going to be too long because ideally I need to try and complete as many marketplace orders as I possibly can, but we might as well try and deliver these last few just so we can go ahead and reset these, and then we'll need to wait the entire 30 minutes. Of course, you can reduce that 30 minutes down to 20 minutes. There is in the library, you guys will see if we quickly hop over there. There is a section down here where you can reduce it by 5 minutes and then 5 minutes again, the marketplace time reduction boost. So that's a way you can potentially just decrease slightly the amount of time you have to wait between, because going from 30 minutes to 20 minutes definitely will make a difference when you're doing something like what I'm doing, grinding them out over and over and over again. Alright, so that is us out of marketplace orders to do. Of course, we're out of planes. We need to wait an hour and a half for those ones, and we need to wait 2 hours and 20 minutes for the ship as well. So unfortunately, there's not really anything else I can do as far as points go, but hopefully we'll be able to still catch up. Let's go and check how many points we're on at the moment. So we're up to 546,000 points. So I've still got some pretty serious work ahead of me today, but fingers crossed we can catch up. Alright, so we're back about 5 hours later since I recorded that last clip, and you guys will see I am up to 727,000. I have been grinding like nothing else, so I still think it's going to be really tough to try and avoid getting demotion. You guys will see I'm about 300,000 away now, just under 300,000 now away from hitting that 1 million mark. But I need to now, you'll see, to just get up to 16th place, I'm going to need to get probably about 1.2, which means I need to grind out another 500,000 points here. I need another 500,000 just to avoid demotion. Now the crazy thing is, there's a couple of other people in my guild who are also in Silver 3, and they said there's players at the bottom of theirs who are nowhere near 1 million. Some of them have got players at the bottom of them on like 500,000-600,000. So if I got put into those leagues, I definitely wouldn't be getting demoted, but it just so happens I've got put into this one where the competition is pretty tough indeed, and I'm gonna need to do some really serious grinding. So what we're going to do is we're going to collect up all my resources. My next planes are coming in about 10 minutes or so. So before we grab those planes, I do have some marketplace tasks to complete. So let's go ahead and grab these daisies. I'm going to actually plant some corn because I'm slightly low on corn. I do have carrots here as well. I was kind of hoping to keep these for a guild project, but if I need to collect them, I need to collect them. It's not the end of the world. But you guys, if you look up to the top right, you'll see I'm on 49 million now. I'm nearly on 50 million coins. And if you cast your minds back to the start of this video, I believe I was on something like 37 million. So I've gained over 10 million coins just from grinding planes, the ship, and marketplace. But we're going to hop back on over to the marketplace. Looks like we are able to complete all of these tasks. Now, of course, I did hit the ad limit earlier, so I'm going to see, because we can't complete this one, we don't have enough iron ore, we still cannot complete this. So this is probably more than 6 hours later, and I still haven't got these ads refreshed, which I'm going to be honest is really, really irritating. I was hoping they would have refreshed by now, because this is meaning that you'll see I'm really starting to run out of resources right now. And it means every single time I'm coming through having to refresh, I'm having to wait that 30 minutes. Now, I'm thinking I might actually have a bit of a workaround for this. So if we hop out of this a second, I am actually going to come over here into the library. And this is something I always told myself I wasn't going to do, but I think for this task we have to do it. We've got plenty of pens, we've got plenty of books, and I'm gonna have to grab both of these. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna go, we're gonna change up my face cam so you guys can see all the costs. There we go, you guys can see all the costs now, and we're gonna do once, and we're gonna do twice. So that reduces it now by 10 minutes, which is really, really nice. So if we switch up the face cams again, lovely, we can come back on over and hopefully. So unfortunately, because we just did that one, I'm still going to have to wait the full half an hour, which is daft. It should have hopefully auto-updated, but if we now go ahead and refresh this one, yeah, it's only going to be 20 minutes, which is much, much better. It means I'm only going to have to make every 20 minutes rather than every 30 minutes, which definitely will start to add up in the long run. But let's go ahead and complete some more of these. Now, the marketplace tasks, I've definitely, basically every single time I've been completing as many as I possibly can. I then go ahead and refresh them all, wait for those timers to finish up, and then I come back in and I complete them all again. Now, hopefully the planes aren't going to ask for too many difficult resources, because I've kind of been struggling with the planes a little bit. I've started to have to use quite a lot of coupons, and the last ship that came in, I actually had to get 3 helps from my guild. Now, I was trying to avoid having to ask for help because of course that basically gives some additional points away, but in the long run it's better to complete that ship and get the final amount rather than avoiding some because you can't complete those tasks. So definitely needed to ask for help because it was, I think it was iron ore, and I didn't have the time to wait 6 hours to get some more. So we're going to complete a few more of these. Once we've completed these, we'll see where we're sitting, and we shouldn't be too far away from those next planes. Getting a little bit lucky here, able to complete quite a few of these, which is awesome. I'm not really caring about which resources it's chewing up because right now I'd rather just complete as many as I possibly can than having to stress about potentially not having enough. Now, one like this is interesting because hopefully, yep, right there, I'm going to go ahead and grab all my milk, and that means we can actually now complete this one. We don't have enough cotton though, so I'm going to have to refresh that. I'm now going to go ahead, plant all my stuff, collect all my other resources, and then we'll come back and see what the total is. Alright, so after completing that last little block of marketplace orders, you'll see I've jumped up by about 12,000 points, gone from about, I think I was on 727, and I'm up to 739. Now, hopefully these planes aren't going to be too far away. Let's have a look. They're about 5 minutes away, so I'll come back to you guys when these planes are ready. Alright, and here come my planes. You can see them arriving right now, bringing in those materials that I am of course always happy to receive. So let's go ahead, grab all of these. Let's see what the last plane brings us. Lovely stuff. And okay, well, we can go ahead and complete this bottom one pretty quickly. We only actually need a little bit more pine wood, and we actually need quite a lot of cotton. We're definitely not going to be able to do the iron ore one. So let's see how far. So we've got 45 minutes. So I'm probably going to need to go ahead and just use a coupon on the pine wood. The cotton, now I do have blue bag cotton down. That's about 10 minutes away, so that's maybe not too bad. But I think I'm probably just going to... Let's go ahead and complete all of these ones that we can first. And then I think I'm just going to coupon the rest of these to grab. And let's see where that takes us. Let's jump back on over to the main island. And we are up to 778. Okay, so we're nearly up to 800k. That was definitely some good planes there. Got us a few more points. And we're now just going to have to wait for the next set of marketplace tasks, which are around about 10 minutes away. And we are back. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours and you'll see we've managed to get up to 915,000, which I'm fairly happy with. But unfortunately we're still not quite there, but we do have some planes we're able to complete, so we'll jump in here, grab all of those resources, and yeah, we're gonna start struggling here. It really is getting very difficult when it comes to, you know, my materials. You'll see right here, feathers, unfortunately we don't have enough. Now you'll see I am now just doing a voiceover. This is because unfortunately the audio for the last section of this video actually got corrupted, so I'm having to re-record it after the time, so apologies for that. It is a little bit disappointing to lose the audio, but you'll see right now I'm just trying to collect some resources so I don't need to use too many coupons on this plane. Gonna go ahead and plant a couple of copper ores because I know I'm probably pretty low on them. You'll see I only got about 152. Able to get them planted up, but we did manage to pick up some feathers as well as some rice, which means we need 2 less coupons to finish off this these planes. But you'll see I think I started on around about 30 coupons and we're already down to 9 left. But if we jump out here, we'll go and check how many points that takes us up to. We are up to 955, so we're still about 200,000 away from just reaching that 18th spot. But we've got some marketplace orders to complete, so we'll go ahead, grab as many of these as possible, and I'll come back to you once we're done. And we did manage to complete quite a lot of marketplace orders, so we're up to 966,000. And we did manage to hit that 1 million points mark. You see, we've just crept over it by 30,000 points, but I'm unbelievably proud of actually managing to do 1 million points in 24 hours. Honestly, I didn't think I would even be able to catch up to any of these players, so to hit the 1 million point mark is pretty amazing. But at this point in the challenge, I was absolutely dead. I had grinded so hard the night before. I was trying to grind again, but but unfortunately I just had hardly anything left to give, and this ship wasn't really playing ball. It gave us some iron ore and some copper ingots, which unfortunately we didn't have any left of because I'd spent everything I had on the marketplace or on previous ships or planes. So you'll see, unfortunately, we're going to have to resort to using those coupons, because at this point I was just trying to rack up as many points as I possibly could. This ship is going to give us a 21,000 point bonus, which is definitely pretty nice. It's not going to be enough to get us to that final hurdle though, and you guys will see in a second when I jump over here how many points I've managed to get up to. It is going to be 1,059,000, but I decided that I wasn't going to stop here. I did do another run of marketplace orders, so we'll see the final total in a second. The final total is going to be 1,069,000. Nice. But yeah, I'm disappointed, but I'm also proud. I did this challenge for 24 hours. I wanted to challenge myself initially because I thought I would actually be able to compete against different people. We'd all be kind of pushing at the same time. But as you saw at the start of the video from that reaction I had, I wasn't anticipating going straight into a player tournament where people already had 1 million points. I wasn't anticipating that, so I was expecting to actually be able to push from last place, hopefully up to first place. I wasn't expecting to have to grind like over 2 million points to just win the tournament. But you'll see, unfortunately, it has finished up that I'm going to be demoted, which means we're going to be down in Silver 2 next season. But this might not be the end of the world. This might actually give us a possibility of doing another challenge video in the future. So what I'd love to know is, let me know down in the comments what sort of a challenge you would like me to do in the player tournament next. I was thinking something along the lines of only allowed to do marketplace orders, or only allowed to do planes, or something like that, where I put some sort of limit on what I do and I challenge myself throughout the week to try and do that. But if you guys have some ideas of your own, I would love to hear them down in the comments. And if you did enjoy this video and this challenge, definitely leave a like on the video. It really helps push the video in the algorithm. And if you want to take that one step further to support me and the channel, you can go ahead and join the membership system for a small fee, and that's going to give you guys lots of amazing and awesome perks. But that is all we've got time for today. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.